I know you more, I can give some feedbacks. Now time is
Well,
early
thank
for me.
you. No, I was not happy. It usually has my phone, and what happens is after 2 minutes, a tone sounds, and then I don't have to interrupt people. And I just felt that with that many people, just letting people talk for 2 minutes, it didn't provide a lot to those who were waiting. So if I was asking questions and having a discussion, more of a conversation, because a conversation is two ways, then
Yes,
I think it would have been.
for that reason, I can give one suggestion to you. For example, you can find some internet websites, and they have some hours or time setting or time showing. So you can share your screen to the people. They can look at the screen, and they can put a 2 minutes limit, so they can speak in this way. And in this process, you can take some people's mistakes as well. So it can be good, for
I do.
example.
Well, I use this. The problem with sharing a screen is if it has advertising on it, then I'm not allowed to share it. So, but you know what? We're going to have a lot of fun this class. First of all, you got to be aware we got a famous movie star in our class today. David Fernandez is here with us. So that's
Yes.
exciting. It's always exciting when David's in the house.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, David. I was just talking to Hamid about what we're going to be doing today because this is one of the most enjoyable, fun classes that we have.
And I like game lessons as well.
Yeah, so do I. You know what? It's the right kind of class to have on a Friday. So that's terrific. We're going to have some fun. So let's do a little bit of an introduction. We have Amp. Hello, Amp, and you're from what part of the world?
The middle of the world. I am
Middle of the world.
from Ecuador.
Indeed. And David, you're not too far from the middle of the world, are you?
I'm from Spain. I think I'm quite far.
That depends on what you consider to be the middle. Remember, the Earth is a sphere.
Yes.
We could all say we're in the middle of the world, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, David, I'm playing games already. And of course, Hamid. Hello, Hamid.
Hello, I am from Turkey, but nowadays I am living in Germany, and I started my PhD in Germany.
Oh, good for you. You're a smart man. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
And I waited for this step 3 years, and finally I achieved.
Good. Well, congratulations, sir. It's no small task.
Yes, I know. And thank you for your motivation and supporting.
You're very welcome. Also, from Spain, we have Adela. Hello, Adela. Welcome back to us.
Hello, Simon.
Hello.
I'm
And
here.
we have, from Brazil, we have Anna. Hello, Anna.
Hi, teacher.
Good to have you back. We're going to have fun, Anna. I know we are. It's going to be a fun class. And you know what? I was saying to Hamid just before I started the class, I wasn't happy with how I started the last class. I didn't have my timer, and it turned less from a conversation class into just a talking class. So I'm going to change it up next time. We're going to have a bit more fun with the conversation class. But here today, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to do two different types of games. One that focuses on numbers, where we have to guess the price of a house by simply looking at it. And of course, the famous 20 questions, where I'll be thinking of something such as a flat, and you guys have to guess. What game would you guys like to start with first? 20 questions or guess the price of that house?
20 questions.
20 questions.
2 votes for 20 questions. Anybody else?
20 questions.
All right. 20 questions it is. Okay, guys. So I just need a few minutes to think of something. Hold on. All right. I've got something. Okay. This is an advanced class. Just remember that, because I'm picking something that you all are aware of You all know about it. And you definitely know the word in English, but it's not something easy. Who would like to explain the rules of the game to the class? You've got an opportunity. Yes, Anna, please go ahead and explain the rules of 20 questions.
Okay. Someone has to think about an object or a place. Simon is going to think of it. And then we have to ask tag questions and try to guess.
Yes or no questions, right? Right. So the questions you ask,
Yes.
they must. I have to be able to answer yes or no.
Yes, I said tag.
All right. So remember this. You're not the only person here. You really do have to listen to what your students, what the rest of your class is saying. Adela might ask a good question. You need to listen to her answer. In fact, I suggest writing things down in the group chat, especially when I say, that's a very good question. Start off with broad questions, where the answers are many, such as, is it big? Could I fit it in my house? Is it a place? There are thousands of answers to that type of question. Obviously the answer is yes, but there could be thousands or millions of places. But at least now you know it's a place. Versus, is it red? That doesn't really tell you much. All right? So start narrowing things down a little bit. So who am I going to start with? Well, I'm going to start with Adela, and then I'm going to move across from Am to Anna, David, Eslam, Hamet, Jose, and then Khaled. Okay, so go ahead and start us off. Adela, your first question. Are you asleep, Adela?
Sorry, is an electronic device?
It is not an electronic device. Amp.
Is it a piece of furniture?
No, it is not a piece of furniture. It would hurt if you even attempted to try to sit on it. Amp.
Is it a place?
Yes, it is a place. Thank you, Anna. Would the other Anna like to ask a question? Okay, Anna, you're on mute. I don't know what's going on. All right, Eslam, your question.
I still don't understand the game.
You don't understand the game. Well, tell you what, I'll skip you, listen to the questions, and I'll come back. If you don't understand, I'll explain it again.
Okay.
Hamet.
Is it a country in Asia continent?
Is it a country on the Asian continent? No, it's
Yes.
not.
Okay.
Jose.
Isn't this country in the European continent?
I didn't say it was a country, so the answer is no.
Okay.
Anna.
My connection dropped.
I know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I missed the questions. Is it? I don't know. A river.
Is it a river? No, it's not. Khaled. Khaled? Okay, Adela.
Is it on the earth?
Oh, that's a great question. Amp.
What was the answer? No? Is it on the
Correct.
air? Okay. Do you go Inside this place?
No.
No.
Yeah. Anna?
Okay. Is it a mountain?
Nope. Did.
Is it a planet?
No. That's Eslam.
Yes.
Your turn.
I haven't listened to the question from the beginning.
Oh yeah, you've got to listen. Okay, so if you don't listen to what the other students are saying, you're not going to do well at this game.
No,
So,
I listened
I'm not-
to their guess, but I
Okay.
don't understand. I haven't heard the question at the beginning.
But there's no question at the beginning. So I'm thinking of an object or something. One word in the English language I'm thinking of in my head. It's either an object, person, place, thing, etc. You guys have to guess what it is by asking questions. Think of a detective. How does he find a criminal? By looking for clues. You're asking questions to narrow down what it is. Then finally one of you will guess what it is. Make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Esam? Do you want to ask your question?
You have to give some hint.
No, I don't.
Because in general, that's impossible to guess or hard to guess it.
Yes, it might be difficult, but this is an advanced class, and I have this class every week, and you know what? Students guess it. You just have to listen to the clues.
Okay. Is it something on the planet?
That question was already asked, and it's the best question yet. No, it is not a planet. Very good. Hammett.
I just want to clarify one point. Is it on the Earth or not? Then I will ask my question. Because
I'm not.
Yes, but
I'm not going to answer that question because I've already answered that question twice, and Adam even asked that question.
But now in the Google chat, there is confusing point for everybody, not for me, because people understood air or earth. So if you clarify
I see
this
what
point,
you're saying. Okay, I understand. So the pronunciation, the student asked earth.
So if it is earth, okay, so is it a star?
Is it a star?
Yes, I mean in space meaning, like sun or others.
Yeah, then I would say yes. Yes, very good.
Okay.
Very
okay.
good. Jose.
Is it a beautiful place?
Is it a beautiful place? That's a very subjective answer. I think most people wouldn't think it as being beautiful. It's not something we think of as beauty. What it gives us is beautiful.
Okay.
Adela.
Is it the sun?
Yes. Good job, David. And good job, Adela, for David kept shouting out, "Sun, sun, sun, sun."
But
see,
I wanted to clarify the point so everybody guessed easily.
You helped, right?
Yes.
But my job is not to give you hints. If this was a beginner class or an intermediate, I would give you hints.
Yes,
the
but
hint I give you. Hold on.
I also
this is
have.
Okay. The important thing here, and this is very important. David and others are typing in the chat. That is the biggest hint I can give you is collaborate. I don't mind that.
Yes, yes.
right?
And I also asked, is it a star? So it was a good question, I think.
No, so that was an excellent question. Very good.
Okay.
All right, round 2. Now I'm going to change it up. We're going to go to guess the price of the house, and then we can go back to 20 questions if you guys would like.
Okay.
So I've got to find a house here somewhere. You guys like to see my house? I could use my house if you like. Well, you guys are not laughing much today. I'm just going to have to make this more exciting. All right, so I'm going to show you a picture of my house, and you guys have to try and guess the price of it. So again, rules are really quite simple. Start by asking, is it less than? Is it greater than? Okay? Now keep in mind, if you say, is it greater than $100,000? And you say, is it less than $100,000? It obviously has to be $100,000. Be careful, because some people will say, is it more than $100,000? Automatically, if I say no, they'll think, well, it can't be $100,000 or higher. It has to be less. So don't fall into that trap. Again, Adela, I'll start you off. Here's my beautiful house.
That it cost between $200,000 and $500,000.
Okay, that was a terrific question. We had between in there, so it was a range. Okay, now then, just one more hint. I'm going to be using what you consider to be a normal average price of a house, okay? And we're just going to use dollars for the sake of it. It could be euros, it doesn't matter. It's just a symbol. So, excellent question. Is it between $200,000?
$200,000 and $500,000?
Yes, Adela, it is. Good question. And
Does it cost less than $300,000?
oh, you guys are going to get this right soon. Yes, it costs less than $300,000. Anna.
Okay. Does it cost less than $25,000?
Does it cost less than $25,000? No, ma'am, it does not. Now, again, this is where you got to watch what's typed in the chat. If you'd look at the chat, you'd see that number.
No, I mean 250,000.
Oh, okay, so 250,000. So, sorry, does it cost less than 250,000? I'm just clarifying. Is your question?
Yes,
does it
yes,
cost?
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
it does. Yes, it does cost less than 250,000. Excellent, David.
Does it cost less than $225,000?
No, it doesn't cost less than $225,000, David. Good question. Plum. By Adela. Eslam. It's your turn.
$230,000. $0.75.
$275,000. No, it doesn't cost $275,000. Hammett.
Is it less than 35,000?
I think what you mean to say is, does it cost less than $235,000?
Yes.
And the answer is also yes. Jose.
Does it cost less than $227,000?
Okay, you were breaking up, but I think the question was, does it cost less than $227,000?
Correct. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no?
The answer
Yes?
is it does
Yes.
cost less than 225,000. Excellent. 6 questions. You guys are very close.
Yes, very close.
Amp, let's see if you can go for the win.
Does it cost $225,000?
Yes, it does. Bingo. Well done. Guys, that was very good. And I want to say, a few of you made some mistakes, but you guys did really, really well. Okay, let me just go over a quick little review. I'm going to take you to my notepad here. All right, let me just make them a little bigger. Yeah, I think it's here, show fonts. All right, there we go, it's much bigger. Before we get into those big numbers, let's just start with these numbers here. Now, everybody here knows how to count from 1 to 10. 1 to 100. Okay? So this number here is 250. So is this number right here. That's 250. This one's 350. This one's 900. Now I know some of you are thinking like, no, teacher, that's not right. Well, no, you're right. This is 250,000. Okay? Because we have this comma here. So imagine we had a currency with a $1,000 bill. If we had 250 of those thousands, we would have this money. So whenever you see the comma, there's only one, then this place here represents 1,000. So we just say this number here. Forget all these numbers here, and just think of this number here. That's 250. Simon says because there's one comma there, we must say 1,000. So it's 250,000. It's 350,000. 900,000. Yes, but teacher, what if we have a number like this? Or this? Well, the same rules apply. The first number is 250. There's one comma, so it's 1,000. 250,000. Then we focus on this number. What is it? Again, it's 250. There's no comma, so we don't worry about saying anything else. Here, it's 251. There's one comma, 1,000. 151,000. 354. Now, we're going to deal with some more expensive houses in a little bit, so here's a bit more of a lesson. Anna, what is that number that I've highlighted?
Teacher, I have a problem with the numbers.
Okay, well, hold on. Just focus on my question, though. I've highlighted this number in blue. What is that number?
Ah, okay. 123.
Perfect. Now, how many commas are in this number?
2.
2. So, and you can think in your own language first. When we have 2 commas, what does it usually mean? What kind of value does the... Yeah, it's million. So, this... Say this number again.
123 million.
Perfect. Now this number here.
251.
And how many commas?
1,000.
Brilliant. And this number here.
354.
Right. And do we join them? It's really simple. And.
Okay. 123 million and 251,324.
Like a pro. And that's how I would say it. 123,251,354.
Okay.
There's slight variations, but that's how we do it. Well, guys, you tell me, 20 questions or guess the price of the house. If you want 20 questions, type 20. Guess the price of the house, just type house. Do it in group chat. You've got 5 seconds, the most votes. That's the game we play. 5, 4, 3, 2, house it is then. All right. So, now, David, I hope you don't mind, but we're going to use your house next, okay? David sent me a picture of his house before class.
Okay.
All right, and now I'll share. As you see, David has a lovely house. All right, so I can't remember who won the last game, so I'm just going to start with Amp and move all the way to the right. Amp, start us off, please.
Does it cost more than $250,000?
Yes, it does. Anna.
Okay. Does it cost more than $100,000?
Well said, Anna. Very good. Yes, it does cost more than $100,000. Now, if Hammett is correct, this being David's house, unless David is completely out of it, he should know the price of his house. David, how much does your house cost?
This house, I think it costs more than $1 million.
That's very good, David. It does cost more than $1 million. It kind of looks small, but if you look at it closer, you'll see that it's got a very large garage to the side. It's a large property with full-grown trees. Yeah. So this is obviously an older house, but it's probably in a built-up area, which makes it pricey. So good question,
Simon,
more than $1 million. Yes,
and
sir?
Simon, we don't know the inside of the home. We can just see the general shape of the home.
This is true. That's why we call it guess the price of the house, because I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, so we'll get to you in a sec. Eslam, it's your turn.
Does it cost more than $700,000?
Well, what was David's question?
Eslam, please focus on people's questions.
So it does cost $700,000, but look at David's, and David's giving you a hint.
Yes.
All right, Hammett.
Okay, does it cost less than $2,500,000?
Yes, it does cost less than, and listen to how I say that number, $2.5 million.
Yes.
Okay. I want to tell you guys something else. So quite often in English, we will talk this way. We don't like saying that number that Anna said, 123,254,354. Oh, it's too much. Honestly, if I was a banker and I was talking about an asset of that value, I would say it's about 123.1 million. I would shorten it. You're thinking, well, wait a minute, that's not the exact number. No, but we don't care. The only time we care about the exact number is when we're signing a contract. How much is your house? 2.5 million. Or we might say it's about 2.5 million if it's not the exact number. Okay, so excellent question, Hammett and Jose.
Does it cost more than 1.2 1.250 million.
Okay, let me help you with that number, because I think what you're asking for, does it cost more than 1.25 million?
Yes.
Very good. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Does it cost more than 1.25 million? No, it does not cost more than 1.25 million. Excellent. All right, and somebody just left us, so it's good news for you guys because you have more talk time. Amp, it's your turn.
Does it cost less than 102,000?
Did you mean does it cost more than 1,200,000?
Yeah, 200,000. Yeah.
Does it cost more than 1,200,000?
No, less than.
Oh, does it cost less? No, it does not cost less than that. Okay. Anna.
My gosh, does it cost less than 1,220,000
Very good. Does it cost?
dollars?
Sorry, I'm listening to your number, and I'm not always listening to greater than. Does it cost? Did you say does it cost less than 1,200,000?
No, 220,000.
Cost. Oh, sorry, I'm listening to the number. Did you say more than or less than?
Less.
Does it cost less than 1,220,000? No, it does not cost less than 1,220,000. Very good, Andy. Your numbers are getting much better. David.
I think it's $1,225,000.
You do.
It's my house.
It is not.
No.
Islam. Close. You guys are getting close.
Does it equal 1,020,000? 230,000.
230,000. No, not quite, but you're getting close. Hammett.
Does it cost $1,227,500?
You're going lower now. Unless I given the wrong answer here, you guys are going a little higher than Esam's last number. Jose.
Okay. Does it cost 1,227,000?
No, that's already been asked. No. David was the closest so far. He's got the range. Amp. Amp.
I'm sorry, I didn't unmute. Does it cost 1,220,000?
Nope.
No, 20, no. 20,
If you're starting with 20, I can
already.
say no.
227.
Nope.
1,000.
That's the third time that question's been asked. Anna. You guys got so close.
Oh my gosh, does it cost 1,240,000?
Okay, Anna. Brilliant, well said, but no, it doesn't. But you're close. David.
Okay.
Come on, David, it's your house.
Yes. $1,239,000.
No, sir. Islam?
Does it equal more than 1,237,000?
It is more than number, yes. Hammett.
Does it cost less than 1,242,500?
No, it doesn't cost less than that number. You're getting closer. Eslam is giving you the range, so follow Eslam there. He's leading the charge. Jose.
Yeah, but that rank is.
Does it cost $1,238,000?
No, it doesn't cost 1,258,000. But if you look at Eslam's range, it can't go beyond that number.
Okay.
Amp, you were saying?
Does it cost 1,250,000?
Yes, it does. You guys are great. You kind of focused on 225,000, but it was only 25,000 more than that. But I'm really impressed with how you guys said things. Your numbers, really good. Anna, you've improved the most. Well done. Good job, guys. All right, would you like to do 20 questions as a break from Guess the Price of That House? Type 20 or type house in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 it is. All right. Oh, I forgot a good one. I think I've used it before, but it's a crowd pleaser. All right. Let's start with Eslam this time. So 20 questions. I'm thinking of something. I'll type it. And the only reason I type it now is so that way when you guess it right, I press enter. You know I'm just picking it out of my head. All right? Go ahead, please.
The cup of coffee that you always drink of it?
You're assuming it's coffee. But I like where you're thinking, very observant. It's actually hot water or tea most of the time. So remember, in this class, we must ask a question, and it must have a yes or no answer. So the only thing you're missing is it, does it, right? Or are you? Right? That's the question. So is it a cup of coffee, for example? And it isn't. All right, Hammett.
Okay, is it a live thing, like a creature?
Great question. Is it alive? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Great question. Jose, really good question.
Yes. Is it an animal?
All right, now I'm going to give you a scientific answer. Yes, it is an animal. That's important. Because not everybody thinks of this as being an animal, but yes, in a scientific term, it is very much an animal. Amp.
Is it female?
Oh, it is not female. Good question. You've just eliminated half of all living things. Anna. Or animals, I should say.
Does it have fur?
Nope, no fur. Good question. David?
Is it a human being?
Great question. Yes, it's a human. Eslam.
You say it's a human, huh?
It is a human. Yes, human.
Your child? Is it your child?
Your child. Good question. Now, guys, a lot of the reasons why I will repeat the question is so that, first of all, if there's any problems with enunciation or accent, you guys understand, but you can hear me saying it, so you know how a native speaker says it as well. And no, I'm not dodging the question, and yes, the answer is, it is my child. Great, great question. Hammett.
Sorry, I didn't understand your reply to the child question.
So he asked me, is it my child? And I said, yes, it is my child. But that's not the word, but it is my child. Does that make sense?
No, I didn't understand, sorry.
Okay, so listen carefully here. The answer is, so you asked me yes or no questions. He asked me, is it my child? And I said, yes, right?
Yes.
So you know it has to be my child, but there's many ways of calling my child. There's many words that could be that I've chosen, right? So it's my child. What are many different words we could use for my child?
Okay, so is it your youngest son?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Jose? Oh, it's also my oldest son, too. Jose?
Yes, is it any student?
Nope. Amp?
Is
Islam, it's both my oldest and my youngest, meaning it's my only.
your baby?
Baby, yes, the word is baby. He is 14 months, so he is still technically a baby, but he could also be called a toddler at this stage too. But baby's an easier word. But know this, in English we have baby, toddler, child. Baby is the youngest of human, boy or girl, doesn't matter. Toddler, it's when baby progresses into a stage where it can talk and is starting to, or can walk, is starting to talk, can run. You really can't have a conversation with it. It's like a baby, but you can see the human, you can see the child. And my baby is also my son. All right, well done, guys. We've still got plenty of time left in this class. So again, 20 questions or house. Amp, 20 questions or house?
20 questions.
Anna?
20 questions.
David?
20 questions.
Islam?
20 questions.
All right, I don't have to ask the rest of you because mathematically it's 20 questions.
Okay.
All right. All right, I'm going to channel a word with David here. All right, I just pulled a word out of David's head. It's going to be a tough one, I think. Again, you all know it. You've all heard of it. Will you know the word in English? Maybe. I think so. Is it something you use every day? No. But I'm going to go ahead and try. It's a little more difficult, but it's the end of the class. All right, this time I'm going to start with Hammett.
Okay, so is it an object?
Yeah, it's an object, it's a thing.
Is it an object for everyday usage?
That's 2 questions. I'm Hammett. It's time for Jose.
Is it a small object?
Yes and no. It can be small, it can be large.
Okay.
Right? Think about that. Amp. I just typed another word because it can have 2 words that are very similar, so I'll take either one of 2 words. So there you go. It could be 2 words. That's awesome. Amp.
Do you use it? Do you use it
Go ahead.
in your job?
Do I use it? At my job? Do I use it? Sorry, I almost fell off my chair. Do I use it at my job? I'm trying to give you an answer without making it ambiguous. I will say it's at my work. I do not use it to produce anything, but I use it passively. And that's still vague. I don't want to give you too much, but it's a good question. I want to help you a little bit. I'll say I use it to produce anything or for a function, but I do use it. I'm going to leave it at that because I might give too much away. If you guys go too far away, I might help you, give you a hint, okay? But let's leave it at that for now. It serves a purpose, I'll say that. Anna. Looks like we've lost Anna again. David.
No, I am here.
Okay.
Sorry. Does it require electricity?
No, it does not require electricity at all. Good question, David. All right, David's asleep now. Eslam.
Is it a pen?
I didn't hear that.
Is it a pen? A pen that you use it to write?
A pen. Pen. Is
Yes.
it a pen? No, it's not a pen. Hammett.
Do you use it in your kitchen?
No, I do not use it in my kitchen. Jose.
No, is it in your house?
Yes, it's definitely in my house. Definitely. Good question. Amp. Very good question.
Is a piece of furniture?
Nope, not a piece of furniture. Anna.
It is difficult. Is it used outside the house?
Okay, so is it in my house? Yes. Could you use it outside the house? You can find it outside the house, yes. Notice how I gave the answer? I said you could find it outside the house, yes. David, since you are muted, I'll give you 2 questions because you missed your last turn.
Okay, thank you.
Use them wisely.
Yes. Is it a wearable thing?
Yeah. Yeah, only if you get in trouble with the Italians. That's a big hint. So, all right, your next question.
Do you? Is it a tool?
No, it's not a tool. But my first answer to your question was a big hint. Eslam.
Yes.
Is your car?
You broke up a little bit. I didn't hear. Again, please.
Is it your car?
Is it my car? Well, I wouldn't have a
Yes.
car inside my house, would I? So no.
You see it. You use it outside the house.
Yeah, but unless I'm Celine Dion, I would not have a car inside my house, right?
Okay,
Okay.
inside and outside.
So David's kind of giving the hint there. It's kind of an ambiguous hint, but that does help. Right? It's not something you would wear yourself unless, of course, you got in trouble with the Italians, and I'll just leave it at that. Hammett.
Is it related to your pet animal?
No, it is not. Good
Okay.
question. Jose.
This object, is it located where you are in this moment?
Ooh, yes. So yes, this object, material, is in this very room.
Okay.
Amp.
Did you have these like ornament piece?
No, it's not an ornament piece, but I do get requests to show you my room. Now you see this wonderful area here. You can see I've got a beautiful wall with a nice, look at this, beautiful, beautiful picture. That's from British Columbia, and that's a very famous park. But the rest of the room is unfinished. I'm not going to tell you what anything is. There's a little workout room here. There's my server where I store all my lesson plans and everything. There's my room. All right, so Anna.
Uh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting tough. I've given you some hints, but it's related to popular culture.
Um, oh my gosh. Is it bigger than, no, it's smaller than a chair? I don't know how, I don't know what to ask.
It's okay. It's tough right now. That's why when I say that really good, you got to listen to who I say that to, because that'll help you sort of narrow it down. Size doesn't matter. It can be any size you need it to be. Okay? It can be, it can fit in the palm of my hand, or it can be thousands of miles long. Or, you know, it's so size doesn't really help you here. Other than if you can figure out if something can be any size, then it kind of sheds to what it could be, right? Because it can't be any size, right? Certain things can, I mean, like think of water. Water can be any size, right? It's whatever you put it in, it can be that big, right? It can fit in here, or it can be an ocean and drown you. David, who seems to be asking the best questions so far and has been quiet because he thinks he knows where, he thinks he has an idea.
I don't know. I have no idea. The Italians, I think, is it something you use to make pizza?
No, it's not something used to make pizza, so you're thinking marinara sauce. Okay? But think of the questions you asked, like the last one you wrote, you must wear it if you have problems with Italians, not someone, Italians. And it's not you must wear it, they will make you wear it. All right? So it's some, but it's not like literal. It's think mafia and that kind of thing, okay? So is it something in this room? Well, I've shown you my room, so it's visible in this room, okay? So thank you, David. Eslam.
Is it a gun?
Do I have a gun in this room? Come on, people. It's Canada, not America.
Maybe.
You must think of America. No, it's not a gun. Hammett.
Is it a workout equipment?
No, they wouldn't make you wear work equipment, so Jose.
Is it an object that you pick up when you have visited some place?
Did you say beat up?
Pick up. Pick up.
No, I've never picked this.
Okay.
No, you could pick it up, but no, I never had to.
Okay.
But you could buy small amounts of this from some place that's been shaped, but I haven't. Amp. I told you this was a little tricky.
Is it made of metal?
Ah, okay, we're talking about composition. You know, you said metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait, Amp? Great question. Anna, you're on mute. I'll have to go to somebody else.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. Is it bigger than a volleyball?
I told you size doesn't matter in this case.
Like
Yes or no, it
size?
doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Size doesn't apply. It can be any size. David.
Is it a flag?
Not a flag. I mean, if Italians make you wear a flag, if you do something bad, you're not really afraid of that, are you? I wouldn't be afraid of that myself. All right, Islam.
Is it something made of cotton?
You broke up. Is it made of?
Yes, made of cotton.
Made of cotton? No, I wouldn't be afraid of that either. Cotton's not going to kill me. Hamid.
Is it a plastic object by starting T letters?
Not a plastic object. No, Jose.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah, it is. It's on the floor. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, we're close now. Amp.
Is it a rug?
Not in this room.
No, rug.
It's not a rug.
R-U-G? No.
Yeah, no, it's not a rug. I wouldn't have a rug in this room. Anna.
I don't know.
Okay, if you think of a question, type it. David.
Is it a pair of trainers?
I think somebody didn't hear the previous question. No, it is not. Islam.
I don't know.
Okay, Hamid.
Is it a carpet?
No, it's not carpet. Think if you didn't have carpet. Jose.
Is it a piece of furniture?
For my floor? No. Wouldn't use furniture for that. Amp. Some of you didn't. I've missed a question. Amp.
Yes, I was thinking that it was tile.
It could be, but no, not down here. No. Anna.
Sorry.
Okay, Dave.
A pair of shoes? I don't know. I don't know.
Ooh. Okay. No, it's not a pair of shoes. However, that's a very big hint. I will say this. Okay. Now, first of all, amp, and you guys aren't writing stuff down. That's why you're getting confused. So amp is in the right direction. Now back to you must wear it if you have problems with someone, like I said, the Italians. So yeah, but it's an adjective for shoes. So if you think of the Italian mafia, if you think of all the folklore or things they do to people they don't like, it's in relation to shoes. There's a word that describes shoes. Okay, but Amp, everything I said before, it leads up to it too. So we're looking for something, right? So Islam, it's your turn.
Is it your trouser belt?
Nope. Hamid.
I will say Davis guessing. Is it the cement shoes?
Nope.
Okay.
But it is cement. Or concrete. Same thing, right? So let's look at the clues. It's something in my basement. Right? And amp, it's on the floor. Okay? And yes, if you do something bad to Italians, they will make you wear it, cement shoes. Basically what they do is they put your feet in cement, they make you stand there. When the cement dries, they throw you in the water. Very well, guys. 1 minute left, and you got it. I get that this one was difficult. I knew it would be. Yes, but you see, I did help steer you guys. I knew it was going to be hard, so when we talked about certain things, like is it in the house, you needed to pay attention to that. When I said size, it doesn't matter because concrete, like water, remember that hint? If I put it in a small mold like this, concrete will fill it and give me a ball. But we also make highways out of it that are thousands of miles long. We have buildings that are several thousand feet or 1,000 feet tall. The CN Tower is made of concrete. Okay? And it's a building material. Do I use it at work? Yes, we have sidewalks that are made of concrete, so I use it. I don't make anything out of it, but I use it to get from my car to work. And it's something we use every day. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for joining me. The whole purpose is towards the end of the class, I will always have a difficult one. I want to get you guys thinking. Think of what you've accomplished today. Anna's already left, but you've improved the way you use large numbers, and that's terrific. Every time we have this class, I'll give you guys a choice. Do you want to do numbers or 20 questions? So if you're really comfortable with numbers and you don't want to do that again, then we'll just stick to doing 20 questions. All right. So I'm going to try to do this class every week. I do have some more classes coming up. I have one tomorrow, one Sunday, and on Monday, Raphael asked me to do a class on project management, so I am. It's going to be a conversation class. We're going to talk about project management. What is it? Why it's important? And what we can learn by it. It's more of a business class, so we'll have more of a business conversation. On that note, guys, I'm going to go have some dinner, some peach cobbler. I wish you all a happy Friday evening or Saturday morning, as the case may be. Again, you guys did a great job. Thank you so much for coming.
The same to you.
Okay,
Bye. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.